Um, Welcome today. Um, I seem a little out of it, don't I? It's this weather changing. I just wish it would get 70 and stay 70 and not go from 50 to 70 to 30. But that's a story for another day. So today I want to talk about when a nap is not just a nap. It's not just about sleeping, because I hear so much about burnout in the tech community. And then I also listen to, as I said a few days ago, I start my day listening to these inspirational or motivational videos on YouTube or whatever. And what I find is there's always this very masculine, very testosterone driven, keep going, no matter what you're doing, keep going. If you're not going hard, if you're not doing this, then you're weak, you'll never make it. You're lazy and all these other things. And what I've learned, and I'm still trying to embrace it, because this is something that I've been called, the term has been used against me. I'm not gonna say against me, but to describe me is all lazy, because at times my mental just needs a break. This is not physical. This is not I've been exercising or whatever and I need a break. This is not, oh, I've been watching TV all day and I'm going to sleep. This is a real mental agility. And mental agility for me, I can't speak for you, it's much more challenging and it's much harder for me to recover from than a boot camp. Now I never do a boot camp again, because the whole not being able to sit down and pee thing was not cute. I don't believe in no pain, no gain to that extent. But at least I knew what that was. You go to a boot, or you go to work out, you exercise these muscles, whatever, and the next day, 2 days later, 3 days, oh, it's still sore. And so you either ice it, take Advil, whatever you need to do to alleviate the stress of it. But when it's mental, it's not so obvious. And so it just beats, and if we keep going, because, okay, again, my arms are sore from working out. I know I can't pick this thing up, so I avoid it. I find other ways if I need to move something, I find other ways or avenues to move something. But when it's the mental strain, when it's the mental exertion, we just keep moving. And I've learned, and I'm going to, all this is leading to it, as everything I try to do leads to a reason. I've learned to just allow those moments when I need to take a nap, because I've learned that it's not just about me sleeping. It's about my brain, my synapses and the I forgot what the liquid, the brain juices. Can't think of the technical name right now. My brain needs to be lubricated. My brain needs to rest. My brain, the connections need to just stop for a moment. And what I always find, so I did this for the last, I think, 2 days this week. And I found myself just, instead of saying you need to do, just allowing myself to sleep, just allowing myself to rest, just allowing myself to veg, whatever that was. And today I wake up, it started actually as kind of was a dream, but as I was waking up today, I have epiphanies, and this is what happened. I have these epiphanies when I allow this process to do what it does. And what I recognize is the strain that I was causing myself was that I was still considering this tech inclusion survey scorecard or whatever to be the thing. But what I was creating was so much more than that, and I was trying to fit that square peg in a round hole, because it's so much bigger than just a scorecard for organizers to check off the boxes and to get a rating. It's so much more than that. What I've created, and it was just natural, it wasn't what I intended when I started this, is a certification process. And so it wasn't until I just allowed to stop trying to fit all the things the ideas that I was coming and creating and writing and doing all these things, and stop trying to fit them in this thing, that I was able to say, okay, this is what this thing is. It's not this thing, it's this thing, and this is the thing that I'm creating. This is the thing that I'm excited about, and this is the thing that's of value. A scorecard is really not of value. If you took a survey, you got a score, what does that mean? It does not help you improve, because that is what my intent is, and I would assume that's the intent of organizers who want to use a scorecard. Once you get a score, you want to be able to improve on it, and so all these other things start coming to me. So one of the things that is not only just the scorecard, but I wanted to provide a video of the results, explaining the results, so people can understand how understand the score that they receive, or how that whole process. And then what I'm including a 30-minute call where I help the organizers come up with, based on the scorecard and the evaluation video, what's next steps, what strategies can you use to improve inclusion at your event, because there's no one is going to get 100%. And I'm going to give you an example of this. Yesterday, I was called out on Twitter, and I just had to say, damn, because someone there was this tech thing of making these pantyhose that last 100 years, and I tweeted, who the hell still wear pantyhose? And someone of Asian descent said many people outside of the U.S. and Western cultures. And I was like, yeah, you may be right. I don't have exposure to that. I just know, and I only have exposure to, she's absolutely right, U.S. culture and mostly Western culture. And we don't wear pantyhose anymore. So even myself, I'm making mistakes and learning from them. And so that's what this whole thing is about. So I want to do a 30-minute call to come up with a strategy wherever you are in your planning process of how to improve inclusion in your event. And then I am going to be offering a 30-day follow-up in a 30-minute call. So I'm going to put a plan in place and then allow you to implement that plan. And then 30 days out, we're going to get together for another 30-minute call to figure out where you are in that process. And then the bonus part, I don't know, I see it as a bonus part, is the on-site inclusion evaluation, where I will be reaching out to, so that means I need a list of upcoming, if somebody can give me, DM me list of upcoming tech events that I could reach out to people who will be attending those events and have them actually do an evaluation on site of how inclusive that event is. Because it's very important to me that everything lines up, because so we're inviting so many people into this space, newbies, people from underrepresented, marginalized, people with disabilities, all kinds of stuff. And I want to do my part. I want to help organizers do their part, because I believe they really want to create inclusive events. So I said all that to say, just because when you feel you need a break, don't wait till it gets to burnout. Take your break. Take that nap, because that nap is more than just, take that walk. Take whatever it is that you can take a time out, because it's more than just what it seems on the surface. It's necessary for your body to function well. So that's what I want to say today. I'm looking forward to the certification. Finishing up the certification. My hope is to have something ready by Monday, and then to offer a special for organizers who want to be a part of the test of this thing. So stay tuned for more information. Have a wonderful day.